exercise here, we're gonna start with the rollbacks on the fence. We'll do it at a trot, kind of show what it's supposed to look like. So we're gonna come around this circle. When I get up here to the fence, I'm gonna take my feet off of her, bring her up right here, take this inside foot off of her, and roll my outside foot, my outside spur up her shoulder. To move those shoulders over. She doesn't naturally want to rock back and bring her shoulders over, and so we have to teach her. How to get back on her butt and bring that front end around. And this is just one way that we'll be able to do that. But this starts teaching these horses how to stop, turn, and come back through that turn. So we'll do it at a lope. Lope just get some speed, get some urgency built up. And she's already starting to figure this out a little bit. Not real concerned with what lead she's in right now. As we get our turns better on the fence, they'll come back out of that turn in the correct lead. See, that turn, not very good, and so she was anticipating it right there, so I brought her back around the other time. I do want her waiting on me. I want her to listen and stop and turn when I ask her. See, that was better there. Her stop was better, her turn was better, and she got out on the correct lead. I really like that stop. Turn wasn't as good. She drug that front end around. That stop was really nice. Need her to put some effort in, loping around here. Put some effort here, coming around. I'm gonna kick her on her a little bit, get some speed, get some effort. That turn was better there on that side. I liked both of those. Those were a lot better. She stopped really well there. So we'll quit her right there. That was a big improvement. We want to understand that these are young horses that are still developing and progressing. They're not going to figure it all in one day. I'd say that was a big improvement for her. This is the second time we worked on that exercise there, and she was really starting to figure it out. So that's good for her. We'll kind of let her sit here a second, and then we'll go over the other couple exercises. To go forward, to get better, we'll just improve it and practice. I want to make sure that she's she's not anticipating this turn. When I come up here, I want her driving forward. And when I ask her to turn, she stops and comes back through that turn and gets hustled up and hustles around this, you know, the first part of this circle here, and then the same to this side, and do the same going both directions. I'd say that was a big improvement there. Okay, so one of the other exercises. So the next exercise we're going to work on today is vertical flexion at this trot. I don't want to keep her here very long. We'll have her just step forward, drive into her face. She gets soft, I'll let her out of it. I want her to get soft in my hands right there. She did it. I gave it back to her. I asked her for a little bit more. That was good. That stop was really nice right there. Reminder to give some effort. There. So that was really good there. To improve that, we'll just keep on reminding her about it, and kind of hold her in that position to where she gives more for longer. But she's doing really well with that, so we'll just progress that as we go along. So another exercise we started. This is the start of our shoulder control. And we start this on the fence. We'll come down to this other. We'll turn around and come back this other way y'all can kind of see it. But it's the start of our shoulder control, where we start up here on this fence. We kind of tip her, kind of ask her to give a little bit, tip her nose in, put my inside foot on her. I'm gonna wait till she moves her shoulders, and she gives my hands a little bit right there. All that kind of head bobbing stuff, it'll go away as we, you know, get better control of her feet, and when we make sure not to let her out of it until she softens back to us. So that's just some resistance she has right there. That was a lot better right there. We even got 2 steps across. And so basically what I'm doing is, and we'll kind of do it on this side. So I'm collecting her up, getting some vertical flexion on her, tipping her nose to the inside a little bit, and I'm gonna put my inside foot on her to where I need her to keep moving forward. I'm gonna put my inside foot on her, and I want her to step that shoulder over, just like that. Some horses will take to it a lot quicker. Some, we need to make sure that we get just a little step and build their confidence. Get a little step and come across. I want to have there. She was throwing her head right there, so I made sure I put a little bit more leg on her, put both of my legs on her a bit more, pressed her up into her face a little bit, and I didn't quit her right there till she got off my leg, and got soft. So again, collect her a little bit, or vertically flex, we'll do some flexion. I step her over. There, that was good. And I can even finish it off by getting her to drive up into her face to remind her not to be pushing into my hands right there. So right here, she kind of shuts down. I want to get some life into her feet right here. Get her to step that shoulder over. It's going to look kind of ugly there for a second, but we'll improve it. There, that was better. We got two steps right there. We'll bring her back around here. So we'll have her step over a couple times, drive up into her face a little bit. There. And to just kind of show you for the video, I'm going to put my inside leg on her and have her step over. She needs a lot more of this on the fence. There. That way she understands, you know, that fence is there to kind of to block her a little bit. And some horses are just stiffer on one side or the other. I think her stiff side's probably this left side. And ideally, or where we're going to take this here, you know, I'll be able to pick these shoulders up and move this shoulder over. There, that's better. Go in both directions. Get a few steps at a time. And then I can do it at a trot and make sure that I can you know, move her shoulders around with some speed at that trot, and all of that stuff will kind of build into our different turnarounds, our cow turnaround, and our reining turnaround. You know, we'll be able to improve both of those based off of being able to move this shoulder. See, that was a lot better right there. That was really good. Move her over here, this side. I want to keep her moving forward. There. So after 2 days, you know, we're recording this video here earlier in the week, and so after 2 days of work, she's figuring out and picking things up pretty well. And so we'll just continue to improve it. As I said, we'll get to where we can do this all over the arena. We can move her shoulder over several steps at a time, go in both directions, and then be able to do it at a trot. So this last exercise, you know, so last week, you remember we would walk this horse up this fence line and disengage their hindquarters on this fence line, and we were preparing to teach them the side pass. And so we'll be working on that today and improving it. You know, a side pass is important for, you know, we can use it in our herd work, being able to side pass that horse, be able to get that horse up off of that cow tractor going down the fence or in the herd or whatever, being able to just have that control on a horse where we can move their body sideways, but then also more practically for opening and shutting gates. A lot of people be able to do that, be able to side pass your horse up to the trailer, anything like that. So remember, we just tip this horse's nose into the fence, get their hip to disengage. When they get here, I want to put my foot there in the middle of the rib cage, have them get a couple steps. There, we just got one step, and that was our side pass. And so I would like this side pass to be pretty seamless. That was good there. Pretty seamless, and I would like her to be able to be pretty straight. And so we can do that using our feet to where, you know, if we're needing to come back a little bit with our foot, move their hip a little bit more, we can. If we're needing to move their front end a little bit, we can. See there, right there, that was good. It was a small step, but it was a nice, correct step. And we can just do this. We can do this all around this arena. We can do it going all the way around, work on it as much as we want. You know, to improve this, we can get a few steps, you know, start to get a few steps at a time on this fence line, and then we can do it without yielding our hindquarters. We can just get straight with the fence and just put our leg on them and side pass them over, you know, and then build from there. Be able to do it in the middle of your arena, or in just wherever you need to be able to side pass that horse. See, that was good there. We got 2 good steps right there. So as I said, to improve, we'll get us a few more steps, go in either direction, and then we'll take the hindquarters part out of that, to where we'll just start them from this position here, to where I can just put my outside foot into the rib cage and have them step over, just like that right there. So overall, she's been doing really well. We'll continue progressing her through this week, see what we need to work on continuing into next week, and go from there. So that'll be our review for Cinco for today. We'll catch you on the next one.